What's up guys, Adam here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about LED retrofit kits and how to choose which one is right for you, and then I'm also going to show you just how easy it is to install one. Before we get into all of that, if you like how-tos and do-it-yourself type videos for around your home, whether it be new projects or repairs, then this is going to be the channel for you. Consider hitting that red subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my new videos I have coming out on a weekly basis. And if you find the information in this video would be helpful to you, let me know by leaving a comment down in the comment section down below and also giving the video a thumbs up. So we're going to be talking about these retrofit LED lights. And what's nice about these is they're all just one piece. You've got the light in the middle, obviously, and you've got this nice trim piece that goes around the light. And so what that's going to allow is for you to just put this into the can itself instead of what might already be up in your cans right now with your incandescent bulb or LED bulb, whichever one you already have up in there, is you've probably got a baffle trim kit up in there currently, which is pretty standard on any of your newer, more modern homes that have been built recently. So in order to upgrade to these, you're going to end up removing those lights and then also the trim kits that are already inside, which I'm going to show you how to do that in just a little bit. But just to go over these lights a little bit more and how to select what you need for your specific situation, one of the things you need to consider is how bright do you want them, and maybe that's why you're considering getting new lights. Maybe you feel like the lights that are in your house currently just aren't bright enough for your square footage of the room that they're in. So what you would be looking for then is a higher lumen. And a lot of the times what are currently installed as standard lights as far as the lumen level goes, a lot of times is going to be somewhere between 600 and 800 lumens. So the next thing we're going to look at then is what color these lights are. And that is going to be one of the most important things that you need to take into consideration. They all come in different light levels as far as how close they are to daylight. So most people are more accustomed to that kind of warm yellow light because that's what a lot of your incandescent light bulbs have. You're going to want more of that color usually in places like your living room or your bedroom, and that's going to usually vary anywhere between 2400 being on the very low side, which would be much more yellow, up to around 3000 Kelvin. A lot of times they are 2700 Kelvin bulbs that are put into those areas, which is very standard. Now in your kitchen, you might not want this more warm yellow light that maybe you're more accustomed to for in your living room and your bedroom. You might want to go to something that's a little bit closer to daylight. And the reason for this is because the closer you get to daylight, it gets a little bit bluer, that you're able to see things just a little bit better. And so in the kitchen, a lot of times people are now moving to anywhere between a 3000 Kelvin to a 4000 Kelvin bulb. And 4000 Kelvin to me is ideal for in the kitchen. Anything higher than that, which some people do, and that's okay. Again, all this is going to come down to personal preference, but 4000 Kelvin, in my opinion, is going to be ideal for the kitchen. It's really going to help with contrast of colors and clarity for being able to see what you're working on. Now, when you move more up into the 4000 to 5000 Kelvin range, which is more at the top of the range of color that you can even buy, those are going to typically go into places like your garage or workshops or places like that, because then that really is going to allow for you to really be able to pay attention to what you're working on. It just makes things, again, a lot more clear. Now the next thing that's going to be important to figure out is what size are the cans that are currently installed in your ceiling. Most of the time they're going to vary anywhere from between 4 inches to 6 inches. They could be 4, 5, or 6 inch cans. So the way to do this is you would need to unscrew the light bulb that's already currently in the can light and then pull down the baffle trim kit that's inside. After you've pulled that out, then you can take a tape measure, and if you measure the diameter of the can, and that's going to tell you what size your can is, so that you can then take that information to your local home improvement store and pick out the retrofit LED lights that are going to fit your particular can light. Now we talked about color a little while ago and needing to decide what you're going to want for your specific room. And one thing that's really nice about these new retrofit LED light kits is they, a lot of the times now, are coming with, there's a switch on the top part of it. and you can switch that switch to any light color that you want. So on this one in particular, I got it upside down, we've got 20, it can go anywhere from 2700, 3000, 4000, 5000, and even up to 6500 Kelvin. So what's nice about that is instead of just having to decide before you go to the store exactly what you're going to need, because it's so hard to know what you're going to really like in a particular room without seeing it first. So what's nice about those is you can just buy them, bring it to the house, install them, and you can play with that switch in the room and decide for yourselves which one you think looks best for that particular room. And I'll post a link down in the description below so you can check out these lights and decide if they're what you want to get. So I think I pretty much covered everything as far as the details of these lights and how to decide what size you need and a little bit about how they work. So let's go over to one of these cans. I'm going to be replacing the lights in here, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to do. All right, so to start replacing these, the first thing we need to do is unscrew the current light bulb that is in the can itself. Then you need to lightly pull down on this baffle trim kit, and it'll pop right down like this. So the next thing we need to do is we need to get the light socket removed from the baffle trim kit, and we can do this by, there's two metal pieces on each side of the light socket itself. You push them together and then pull the light socket out of the trim kit. Now we just take our Retrofit LED light and the pigtail and just screw it up into the light socket. And this next part is probably honestly the hardest part of this whole thing. Inside of the can, there are some hooks, and those are there to take these spring-loaded like legs on the light. You compress them together, and then you would slide them up in between the hooks. Then just get everything up on top of the light. This is where if you don't like the color, you can then change the color to whatever color you do like. So that's going to be the highest at 6500 Kelvin. That's 5000 Kelvin, 4000, 3000, 2700. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all there is to installing one of these Retrofit LED lights, and also quite a bit of information for you guys to think about what might work best for your particular situation as far as LED lights go. I hope that you found the information in this video to be helpful to you. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment down in the comment section down below, and also giving the video a thumbs up. It really helps the video out. And if you like how-tos and do-it-yourself type videos for around your home like this one, whether it be new projects, and we also do a lot of repairs around the house, then consider hitting that red subscribe button, as well as we have a new video coming out on a weekly basis. So consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next video.